Hello everyone, it's me, Ethan, here again, and today we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Mandalorian Battle Pack. Alright, before we start off showing off the set here, we'll take a look at the box. As you can see here, it's like an ordinary LEGO box. This set does definitely remind me of the one made back in, I believe, 2011, which was the first Mandalorian Battle Pack, which was pretty much just Death Watch figures. As you can see here now, we have the actual figures from the Mandalorian TV show. As you can see, we have a nice picture of pretty much the set and the figures that it comes with. And then in the back here, again, pretty much the same thing, just a different view. Here we see that we got two Mandalorians it looks like they're talking to each other, and then one's reloading the stud shooters, and the other one is, I guess, walking away from the trench here. But overall, that is the box. So moving on here now, we'll take a look at the figures here. As you can see here, this is the first one that we have, which is a orange and brown Mandalorian, which I think is really cool. I definitely do like how LEGO molded different color Mandalorian helmets this time for this set, more than just using gray as mostly the base color of the helmet. They definitely did this probably because of how everyone most of the Mandalorians always have different armor in the show. So as you can see here, we have a nice helmet again. He's got these, I think, jagged eyes on his helmet, which are pretty cool, done in silver. Nice print there. A little bit more damage around the actual visor piece here. Pretty cool. Then if we look at the chest plate here, you can see it's mostly based off the one that we see the actual Mandalorian in the show wearing, as you can see here. And then as we go along in the back here, if you flip up the cape here, there's also a nice back detail. A little bit of damage on the back there, and you can see the belt continues. Pretty much, this is this figure. Now, here's the second one. As you can see here, this is the blue and dark gray one. As you can see here, this time, this figure has leg printing. There is a total of 3, which the other 2 that we'll go over do have leg printing. The first one I showed, though, did not. So as you can see here, we have a nice helmet. Kind of, again, it's got pretty good amount of detail. You can see there's some scratch marks up on the top here of the helmet. There's also a giant purple dot. So I wonder if this character's armor used to be purple. That's what I'm guessing. You can also see there's another little dent that's in the center there that reminds me of Boba Fett's. Then we got some more purple paint on the sides of the helmet. So you can see there, more scuff marks in the paint too. And a little bit of nail damage. Then going on to the chest, got some more wear, paint chipping off, as you can see the light reflecting off of it. We got a nice belt print, and then we got some leg printing, which is pretty much the upper thigh pieces, I believe, of the armor. And then moving on to the back here, if you flip up the cape, another good amount of detail in the back here. Even though it's for the back, it still has a good amount of detail, and you can see the belt continues, and pretty much a little bit more scuffing up on the armor. But pretty much, that is this one now. So moving on to the next one. Now on to the third one. As you can see here, this is a actual female Mandalorian, and I believe so because of the helmet's design. Usually their helmets were designed like this. As you can see, I don't really know what to call it, but it's more of a, I guess, a curved top T meets in the center there. I don't know. But again, this is a different one. So now we have a sort of a light gray and a lighter blue, or purplish lighter blue color version here. You can see that the armor again is very nice, very scuffed up again. There's some more leg printing, as you can see there, but this time it does not look like armor. It looks like it's more of a comma that you would see like on the clone troopers. And then some nice, there's a little printing for the belt, and then the helmet does have a little bit of damage on the top there, as you can see there. But overall, the paint job is pretty cool. It's some little scuff up markings around the visor as well on here. Then moving on to the back here, you can see there's a black cape actually with this one. And then some more detail in the back here. Not that much though, but overall, you can see the belt and just more denting in the armor. Overall, again, this is this one. So here's now the last Mandalorian character we get here is another female. As you can see here, it's a nice. I do like the green on this one. It's more vibrant compared to what Boba Fett has. He has more of a duller green, but again, what can I say? Boba Fett necessarily isn't a Mandalorian. But here you can see we have a nice, good amount of detail with just pretty much with the printing. As you can see, there is some marks around the helmets, or around the visor. As you can see here, we got some scuffing up there. We got some blue over the top of the silver print there, which looks really cool. And then on the chest here, we got some more paint chipping, more wear, more leg printing. As you can see there, another nice belt. Kind of reminds me of all the other ones too. Here, got a gray cape, or not gray cape, but a brown cape here. If you lift this up here, we get to review the back again. As you can see here, it's pretty much like the same back armor as the rest of them. Just a little bit more different scuffing up, and just a different, more of a detailed, different belt, as you can see there. But overall, again, that is this figure. So now we get to actually review the parts of the set here that are actually like the speeder bike and the bunker here. So finally we get to review this stuff. Now you can see here, the speeder bike, it sure reminds you of the one made back in 2011. Again, that set did come with similar stuff like this. It did sort of have like a bunker, but it was more of an armored pod, I guess you can say, with a blaster and put into it. And then they did have a speeder bike like this one here, just blue and gray that time. But here you can see they changed it out for this more darker tan and lighter gray and dark gray. So here they modified it by putting the stud shooters on here, as you can see. Again, changed the colors here just to make it look like it's been in multiple battles, as you can see here with the different pieces, as I said. But overall, it's pretty cool. It does fit one figure on here, as you can see, as I already put. But again, it's pretty cool. Then here we have the bunker here. I guess you could call it a bunker. Not necessarily like a fully enclosed one, but just more of a, I guess, a foxhole. But here you can see that we have a jumper plate to attach this stud shooter to. And then we have some more Lego bricks acting as rock formations surrounding it. Pretty much just acting as cover. And then here we have a hook that you can probably hook on another blaster, or I should say another stud shooter back there. As you can see here, I also put the green Mandalorian here too. So you can put a figure on there as well. But overall, that's this set. Overall, this set was pretty cool, I would say. I think everyone really wanted this set, though, just because of the Lego figures. Lego nowadays has been stepping up their game in making Lego figures now, with more with Star Wars, I guess you can say, from what I've seen. Because now they're making the 501st Battle Pack, which I'm sure many people have heard about already. And as you can see with those figures, they had printing from the head down all the way to even the feet had printing on them, which was really cool. So you can see Lego's really taking the game of now pretty much printing from head to toe with Lego figures. Again, pretty much this set did come out back in January, because it was more of the winter sets, or part of the winter line sense. The only thing that happened with me is that I was not able to find this set until like 2 months later after they actually came out. I was actually able to pick one up at Target, even though back when I first looked back in January, they were sold out of it. But again, that's because people wanted this set to either collect the figures and have armies of them, or just to actually have or I guess just to resell them again. I that's all I can explain it. But again, overall, I would definitely recommend this set. Even though it's small, if you're into collecting Lego figures, I'm sure it's worth it to you. You can pick this up for $14.99. You can go to any stores right now. I know you probably can't, because this wouldn't be considered an essential item. But overall, if you do go to Lego.com, I believe it's on back order. But again, those are the options you have to buy this. So overall, guys, please like this video, comment down below what you'd like to see next, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, guys. Definitely help me, and it's also free for everyone to use. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!